Okay, hello. Uh, Welcome back. This is for upgrading your base. Quick disclaimer, this is the quick and dirty version, okay? So this is not going to be optimal usage. So if you're one of those people that's like, hey man, I don't really care about my factory being super optimal, cool. This is going to use all 12 of your forges, and it will give you 12 Heavy Xiranite a minute, it will give you 12 SC Wuling Batteries a minute, and it will give you 22.5 Hetonite a minute, or 4.5 Hetonite parts a minute. You should be able to clear your outpost like every time it's full. Like, it shouldn't be an issue, okay? The other thing, the reason why is because I just haven't gotten a chance to figure out the Hetonite line. I have to change a lot of stuff to get the Hetonite line working, and I'd rather get this out for the people who are like, hey man, I see it working. So we're going to start here in Marker Stone. The first thing is your base should look something like this, okay? If it doesn't look like this, make sure you clear out the middle. Unless you're making Hetonite parts or whatever. If you're making Hetonite parts, that's fine. If you're making Cuprium parts and stuff, that's fine. That won't get in the way of this. But if you have the gourd stuff set up, blow that away. If you're using extra Xiranite, I guess it's actually okay. Just want to make sure you're doing one extra line. So as long as your stuff looks like this on the side. Whoa. So here's what we're going to do. Follow along, please. Follow along. First, make sure you have this long pipe right here. If you don't have this pipe built, what you can do is you can put down a pipe converger 2 blocks up. So 1, 2, and then just connect. Well, not connect, but you can run it all the way up, and it snakes through the middle here, right? And then it comes up and crosses over right next to this Cuprium unloader. It crosses over the clean water and comes down and kind of terminates just right here next to this water treatment. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to move this water treatment right here up to this one. Connect to that pipe. We're gonna move fast here for a second, okay? You can delete this conduit inlet, actually, just stash it. And then the bulk action key, whatever your bulk action key is, along this, get the bottom 2 parts of the pipes and stash them, okay? Move the Xiranite pylon over. If I'm going too fast, it's because I have to move fast. You can pause it to keep up, though. Get an expanded crucible and place it down with its butt, the inputs right up to the water and the sewage. Okay. Now you should have 3 unloaders like this. Oh, get rid of this thing too, this pipe converger. You should have 3 unloaders like this. If it's not 3 Xiranite, make it 3 Xiranite. You might have one as Ferium. Connect your unloaders in to the crucible, and then put down your one of your Forge of the Skies right here. Okay, line it up with the bottom. Connect 2 belts in. And on the yellow port, connect that, the orange port, connect it to the right, into the long pipe, okay? Now, in here, orange port, inert zircon. Middle, Xiranite. Yellow output, zircon effluent. Ooh, zircon effluent, there we go. Alright, cool. Last thing you can do, just get logistics, click the logistics, get a converger, and just place it down right here with the arrow pointing down. Right in front of your Forge of the Sky. You can also just make 2 belts, whichever one you prefer. I just do this, actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this now. Okay, make sure you put this up here. Make sure it's connected to your water treatment, okay? That's all we do in Marker Stone, actually. Marker Stone was set up pretty nicely. Alright. Now, let's go to Jingyu. I had to reset my... Oop, don't mean to go there. Let's go to Jingyu. So Jingyu Valley, we're finally changing it to use all 10. Using all 10. Okay. So first things first. I had to work on the Jingyu earlier. So, but I believe you should have this bottom corner right here turned off. So turn these on. You can bulk action key, highlight all 3, and press tab. That turns them off and then on. And then you probably have some up here, but we'll get to that. For this Sandleaf right here, just if you have these weird designs right here, just get rid of them. I messed up the balancing and it's not going to work, so just get rid of them. And just daisy chain back in. Your planting unit right here on the far left, curve that one in, count 1, 2, 3. Daisy chain that into your seed picking, okay? We'll come back to that in a second. Actually, we'll do this now. Place down power, please. Your Xiranite pylon right in here. Get all three of these buildings. And you see this depot loader and this belt? Just stash them both. Alright. Get a protocol stash and just put it in the corner right here. This corner to the two planting units. You have one output, put that there. For this planting unit, run a belt like that, okay? In your planting unit on the left, or actually do the seed picking unit, just place a stack of Sandleaf. I really shouldn't have did that. I should have did. God, I'm running low on Sandleaf. Anyway, I had to test something and I had to delete all my Sandleaf to see if it worked. So anyway, now you should have this running down here. Make sure you get the pylon, protocol stash, delete it to the line. All right. Now to get our Gen cow working, we need. Okay. So first we need to connect the belts correctly. So you see these long belts we have running across and into the loader. They're going to turn into their respective little things right here. Little respective dingleberries. So starting from the bottom, connect that one up. Going up one, connect that up. Going up one more, connect that up. Okay. Easy peasy. Now, to get, delete these two belts, you can leave them if you want. You actually don't need to delete them. You can leave them if you don't want to do all this. But if you're trying to get under this pipe, you can simple view like this and get those. Okay? Next, I actually go back into your bulk action key. Delete these long belts. We actually need these long belts gone. All right, delete those. Okay? Next thing we want to do is get our water correctly. Correct. So we're actually going to have to make a little modification here. So I want you to stick with me. You see this pipe splitter? This middle? This 1, 2, 3. This third fluid pump that's going down the middle. Alright, what I want you to do is go to this splitter and stash that. And then stash the pipe next to it. Connect the pipe back. Alright, just like that. Okay? We're going to get a little janky here, so stay with me. Now, going to this section. Oh, we'll come back to that. Going to this section, you have your first splitter. We're going to put another splitter down right on this planting unit. You see this one little block right here? So you put a splitter with the long yellow part up. You're going to come down and do another one right here in front of this planting unit's input. And we're going to put one more right here on this planting unit's input. Okay? Bulk action, get this pipe and delete it. The bottom part of that pipe, just delete it. Okay? Come back to your splitter. Actually, oh, we don't need this splitter. Delete that splitter. I'm sorry. Run this pipe into the planting unit. From this splitter, run a pipe in. And from this splitter, run a pipe in. Alright, so you should have something like this. Now, if you follow my build, you have a fluid pump up here in the corner. Turn it on. It's like under the trees. It'll grill us in the mist. Turn that on. Okay? Next thing. See this third pipe? This long third pipe. That's going all the way down through the middle. Alright, we're going to get some little janky, but stay with me. Another pipe splitter. Long yellow part facing upwards. Put it right on top of the hole. Right there. And then run this bad boy out. Down and to the right. And into this planting unit. Okay? Now, turn these planting units on. So bulk action. Hover. Get all of them and press tab. Oh, we're missing power. Good. Now, for power, just get your power, get a pylon, and put it down in the middle right here. Boom. Easy clap. Last thing. So now your Yazhen can't work. As I'm sure you see. So what to do for that? Pretty simple. I forgot all about this in all the previous builds. Because I did this 10 setup as the very first version, and I pared it down. You just need to put another fluid pump up over here. So, deep resourcing, fluid pump, just put it off to the side like this. Oh, it's in the water. So, off the water, like that. You might have to move this pylon. I think this pylon's like back here. Just move it over. Move it over like that. You see if it fits right between that, right behind that fluid pump? Just move it over. Alright, then run this pipe, bring it out and to the right. Actually, it doesn't matter if you bring it to the right, but I want it to go to the right. Bring it, and then click once to set it. Click once again once you bend it, or it's going to be a little janky. And then run it down all the way along the side and into your planting unit. Alright, just like that. Thought about doing a conduit, but it's alright. This place isn't using conduits. That pump is going to overfill. It's kind of a whatever safety valve thing. So that should be your water now. Okay, so that's your... Oh, one last thing. No, I'm wrong. Connect your planting units here to their depot loaders now. I forgot about that. Sorry. Connect them all in. There you go. And if you're like me, a stickler for seeing this thing, saying it's clogged, you can come in, click your drag items or whatever, and just put that in. Because I hate seeing this thing clog up like this. Okay. Now, I think it might take a little while. No. It should be fine. It should be fine. Mine was a little janky when I did it earlier because I had some other stuff going on. But they should all be working, and it should all have a little extra in them to like be working at full efficiency, and it should be okay. If you come in here and you go to your AIC report and your Jinsao is not at 600 after like a few minutes, just check your Jinkao, check your like seed planters and just put a little bit of Jinsao in them. You just put a little bit in there, and that keeps it from running out. It should be okay though. Normally they're fine. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's fine. Trust me, Link. Okay. Because it kind of splits the stacks in half, so now it needs a little... Sometimes it needs a little extra, but I think it's okay. Oh, that one has way too much. Wait, so do you. What the heck? Oh, okay, they were just sitting there earlier. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so that should take care of Jinkao. And that should take care of Jingyu Valley. Alright, let's go to Wuling City. 11 minutes, we're making good time. Okay. Now here in Jingyu, I already did Wuling City. I was messing with Sandleaf and trying to balance it. I can't balance it. I messed that up, and that's fine. For Wuling, it's pretty simple. Okay, place your forges down. We'll craft them first. So production 2, Forge of the Sky. Double click. Craft your 4. Place them down. Turn on the. You place them down and you turn on all the facilities. That's it. And make sure all the unloaders are turned on. Right, turn all those on. Turn on all the buildings, turn on all the loaders, and you just let it run. Turn on all of your battery production. If you have battery production turned off, turn those back on. Make sure your fluid pumps are turned on. They should already be connected to the manifold, and they should be providing its water. And you should be good. Turn it all on. Watch it work. You should have 10 forges now. And your AIC should look something like this. So like 600 for the Jinkao and the Sandleaf. Ferium is 82. Your Sandleaf is going to be way over. I don't know, man. I'm going to try and figure that out. But for now, we're going to just deal with the over too much Sandleaf powder. You should have about 22, 23 Hetonite. It's going to go up and down. 300 yield of Xiranite, 270 use. 12 a minute of Heavy Xiranite, 60 use, 60 out of Zircon. SC battery should be 12 out. And then your Hetonite, if you're using your Hetonite, your parts and components should be showing, right? So that's the quick and dirty update. Doesn't require you to rig up any of the new stuff yet. I gotta figure out how that's gonna get used. I'll do another video some other time, another guide that I'll probably do some changes to Wuling City and Marker Stone, not Jingyu Valley. I don't have to change any of that, which will come with new blueprints and probably new setup video for those who want it. If you don't want that, this factory setup should work just fine for you. Okay, I'm pretty sure it will clean out all of the inventory, especially if you use DIGE to get one of these things and oscillate your batteries. I think this power setup right now is. This is a 5,944 power if you have 3 HC Valley battery thermal banks plus this little setup for SC Wuling. It's 5,900 power. That's it. That's the build. Make sure everything in Wuling City should now be turned on. Just make sure you have everything turned on. Should be good.